For me, this movie came, it feels like it came at the exact perfect time in my career, in my life. It felt almost nostalgic, like the first movie I ever got. Favorite movie? What's a favorite? Well, okay, I'll start with Rob. I would say, there's a huge body of work, but I would say Josh and Benny's movie, Good Time. That was
that
awesome.
is amazing.
Because I think you came on everybody's radar in those huge movies, and you were in the middle of that firestorm of paparazzi, and you were the heartthrob and all of that stuff, and then suddenly it was like gone. No, but it feels like you curated that and really kind of deftly and beautifully and made the career you wanted to have.
I think meeting Josh and Benny, I saw this little picture from their previous movie. I was always kind of looking for kind of interesting new directors and stuff, and the image they'd chosen to promote it, I was certain they were going to say it was going to be an Eastern European director or something. I meant to find out they're from New York. I was like, oh, I just know. And then, meeting them, there was such a palpable energy around them that I just remember thinking, I think you just got to kind of hitch your horse to this. Is that the expression? Hitch your horse to the wagon?
Hitch your wagon to the horse.
So you can just feel it's like the train is about to leave the station.
That's because you talk about buying a stock low. And you look at those guys now, right? And they're just extraordinary, and everybody knows it, but you were kind of the first on board.
The way they write dialogue, it just immediately makes you want to say it out loud, and it's so rare to do, I kept wanting to read it to people in parties and stuff.
Right. That's a very good sign.
Yeah, and it was and everyone else was like, yeah, cool. I was like, you don't understand.
What was that story you told where you read a cab driver? Didn't you read a cab driver a section from a movie you were doing?
Yeah.
You've definitely told me. It was I
think I'd done that a few times. No, I did. It was the end of Remember Me.
Yes, that is what it was.
You read the monologue.
Yeah.
You're just I want to just workshop this for you.
Hey, what do you think about this?
Listen, we got another 20 minutes in the car. I just want to run this a few times.
But yeah, it was such an exciting thing. Have you guys ever had that experience when you you find a director who you just personally believe in?
Yeah, Chris Nolan actually.
Yeah, but not. I'm trying to think if it that early on in their careers. When I was younger, Doug Liman had already done 2 terrific movies when I signed up for the Bourne Identity.
What had he done before Bourne?
He did Swingers for $250,000, and then he did Go, which I think was a few $1 million, but it's still one of my favorite movies of his. It's a really, I just watched it again a few months ago. I showed my kids. It's fantastic.
Still a really interesting choice for Bourne at that time as well. It's really cool.
Yeah, they were, that to the studio's credit, they chose him and he created that whole franchise. That was all Doug in response to James Bond, funnily enough. He was just because at that time it was I think Piers was doing it. It was the late 90s, and Doug said, I just don't relate as an American to this guy, and I think we need our kind of guy, and he's kind of going to be the opposite in all these ways.
Yeah, I really feel like you shaped the genre with that film.
Yeah, Doug did.
Yeah. I mean, from the action, from the fact that when you watch those movies, there is a part of you that really believes that stuff could be happening.
Yeah.
James Bond always kind of exists in the world of we know that this isn't real.
That's the joy of it. Doug was trying to really ground it. I mean, it's still an elevated world, but he was trying to make it feel kind of more.
Yeah. We're kind of doing it unglamorous settings as well. It's always it's nice, and you get a kind of shitty car.
Yeah, it's not an Aston Martin.
It's never, and he has no gadgets. He's got to just figure it out.
I read the script of that all the time. It's such an amazing script.
Really? Where did you get that?
Yeah, the first one.
Yeah, Tony Gilroy.
It's the easiest to read script, and you can't put it down. It's fucking
As amazing. I remember it too, the story was that Tony never read the book. Seriously,
nice.
He just heard the premise, and he was literally got it. And then he kept the premise, which is kind of the engine for the movie, right? The guy's got amnesia and he doesn't know who he is, and he starts to realize he has this skill set and he doesn't know what the hell's going on. So you keep that, but everything else, none of that's from the book.
After years of war, no one could stand between my men and home.
For me, this movie came, it feels like it came at the exact perfect time in